Jason Vanlandingham just marked a 2:18 on Chicks Main Attraction in the first go of the Open Classic at the NRBC. Jason, first of all, tell me a little bit about the run on Chicks Main Attraction.
Well, the mare was really good. She stuck with me everywhere. I've only had the mare for a couple of months. She belongs to Greg and Marianne Hall, and it's been Greg's show horse is a 3-year-old, Marianne's is a 4-year-old. And they asked me to give her a try, and she can really stop and turn and do some stuff. So, it's tough for a horse that's been in one program all the way through to adjust that quickly, but she's doing a really nice job. She's good-minded. If we just had a little more time, I think things could have been a little bit better, a little more crisp. But, all in all, she stayed hooked up, so that's about all you can ask for.
What would you have done differently if you go back out there and do it again?
Obviously you would like the transitions to be a little better. My slowdown could have been a little sharper, really on both sides. And she was good, and she stayed on a loose rein and did some things, but I would like for him to really shut down harder. My turns could have fired better. And like I said, I've had her a short period of time. I took her to Hamilton and showed her at that little derby there, and she kind of did the same thing, didn't fire quite as much as she does outside. So it's just going to be something that needs to be worked out over time, and she'll get there.
Glad to hear it. Do you have any advice for any new professionals that have just recently gone out on their own and it may be their first NRBC? It's the $1 Million Show. Do you have any advice for them just in general about the best way to prepare, what to do here?
The biggest thing is don't be intimidated by where you're at. Just show like you were if you were at your local quarter horse show. You may have to press a little bit, go a little bit faster, but other than that, stay slow in your hand. Think slow, and just stay as relaxed as you possibly can. Ride your horse like the same way that you do at home. Don't come in here and be asking them to do more than they're capable of. So if you go and do those things, usually you have success. If you go in there and you try to push for more than you have, then you're probably going to have things fall apart.
If you could name one mentor or one person that you've tried to emulate to help you in your reining career, who would that be and why?
First of all, I couldn't name one because there's been a ton of guys that helped me. From Craig Schmersel, anytime I've asked that guy for help, he's been right there. Tim McCoy, I call him all the time for advice. The list is pretty long. Todd Bergen, he's still helping me here at this horse show. Jordan, we rode together for a couple of years, and so we spent a lot of time together. The list is very, very long on the guys that have put a lot of time into me. Dwayne Latimer, those guys, anytime you ask them a question, they don't hesitate to help you out. And whenever you've got guys that you're competing against that are willing to help you out, it just tells you how cool this industry is. That doesn't happen in other doesn't happen in other professional sports. So it's a very cool deal. But that list, I'm leaving guys off, but it's very long.
And I'm sure they know who they are.
Yeah.
But you're right. The camaraderie here is wonderful. We're all one big family. And that being said, we fully support you, and we wish you good luck. And thank you for your time today.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.